has been a long time since we have drawn together. So grab a pencil, marker if you have it, and some paper. I'm just using computer paper. And let's draw an alligator. Come on, draw with me. To get started, you can see what we're going to draw here. We're going to draw an alligator, just his head. And I have several different ones here, some with watercolor, some with crayon, oil pastels, markers that you can, if they're not waterproof markers, if they're washable, then with a paintbrush and water, you can move the paint around. So I just thought we'd go ahead and jump in and get started. The first thing we're gonna draw is going to be our alligator's eye. So right in the middle, we're gonna draw a nice big circle. And we're gonna give him an eyeball somewhere where he can be looking, and it can be in his eye, it can be sticking out of his eye a little bit, doesn't matter. Nice dark circle. Next line we're gonna draw is going to be this line right here. We're gonna bring in his snout area. So this long line that we're gonna start with is just kind of a soft drawn line. Start near the bottom of his eye. And, if this was a clock, this would be about 5 o'clock. That's a nice big snout. I like that. Let's go ahead, we're gonna add in his smile. Now he can be a sad alligator. Maybe he's a happy alligator, just depends how you finish back here. So we're gonna come through, we're gonna draw this line in, and I'm gonna end with a happy alligator. Yeah, he's happy. But I wanna leave room for teeth before I draw in his chin. So let me show you his chin again. We've got his chin down here. And it's a similar line to the one we just drew, but leaving room for teeth, okay? So in fact, if I want, I can draw my teeth in first. And this is just a zigzag line so that I get triangle shapes. And I can have lots of teeth or just a few teeth. They can be long or short or a combination of all those. Okay, let's go ahead and put in that chin. So I'm gonna start down here underneath one of his front teeth here. Gonna add in his chin and bring up like the back of his jaw. We can add in a little neck area. All right, and here's the fun part. We're gonna give him some spikes or crazy hair. Starting at the top of his eye, I'm gonna just give some more zigzags. Right off the page. He's looking pretty good. He needs a nose. Adding a circle. And I'm gonna add another little design inside, kind of like a crescent moon, and just darken that in. Just to kind of give his nose a cute shape. And now we get to be awesome artists and decide how we want to finish off our alligator. Do we want to add in some bubbles? Maybe a dragonfly or a scared fish in some greenery. Maybe a couple bees. What's down here? Oh, he just has polka dots. But even if you don't have color and all you have is a pencil, you can color in just with that and he still looks cool. I think what I'm gonna miss most about being in class with you guys is seeing how awesome you guys take the idea of, hey, let's draw an alligator and turn it into your awesome creation. So let's grab something to color with. Got some markers. Maybe I'll just color it in real quick. Maybe just outline with the marker this time. Yeah, that looks cool. And you guys, you can draw in pencil or marker or crayon. Does not matter what you color with. Doesn't matter what you draw with. The fun thing is that we get to sit together And we get to draw again. I have missed that. Can't wait to see what you guys come up with on yours. Always get so inspired by your ideas. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to be going as quick as I am. Take your time. Do a good job. Hit pause if you need to. Ooh, that turned out cool. I haven't even done hardly anything yet, and that looks good. Maybe he has some spots. Maybe he has fun colors up here in his spikes. Now, these markers happen to be water-based. They're not waterproof like I sometimes use. So I'm grabbing some water. I'm grabbing a paintbrush. And all I'm going to do is get some water on my paintbrush and just kind of smear the lines that we've drawn. Now I started off with a Sharpie, so that's not going anywhere. But oh, there goes my spots. I'm getting all cool colors in there. Yay! I'm just mixing it up. Oh, I need a little more water. Yep, and all I have to do is get it wet and it starts to act almost like watercolor paint. And I'm not even being all that careful. I'm okay if my teeth get colored. I'm okay if they don't get colored. I'm just happy to have color on here. And we can add all kinds of cool stuff. We can add greenery, like maybe he's underwater or in the bushes. We can add other animals in here. Just depends how much room you have and how creative you want to be. Or he could just be him by himself. Ooh, did you see how those colors mix together and how they turned a different shade? The pink and the green together kind of made this orangey red pink color. I like it. Isn't that neat? I like it. Maybe we can add some other stuff. Maybe there's some greenery. Maybe he's underwater right now. Maybe there's the fish. Maybe. You can add whatever you want because you are the artist. Isn't he cute? We've drawn fish before, but that was a long time ago. That was a long time ago. He's pretty cute. Now remember, I have non-permanent marker, and if I get it wet, I can use it like watercolor. And of course, if you have watercolor, you can just use watercolor. Yep, that's cute. I like it. Same with the little greenery. I don't know. You're gonna have to come up with some cool ideas, things you might want to add. You guys always give me such great inspiration. You guys are so creative, such good artists. All right, well, you guys keep drawing, you guys keep going. Let me show you a couple of the other ones that I had here and what I used to color them with. So that one was drawn with Sharpie, and then I used regular markers and a paintbrush with water just to kind of move the ink around. This one was oil pastels. Remember, those are the ones that are kind of like a crayon, They're made out of oil instead of wax, but they're the ones that have the really bright pigment. We've always liked those. This one, I just threw in a little bit of color with pencil, just so that you know that even if you don't have anything but a pencil and a marker, you can still draw something awesome. He's in watercolor. My daughter did this one, and he's in watercolor. That one's just in the construction paper crayons. We use those all the time. Those are so much fun. And this one's done with the marker too, and water and a paintbrush just to move the color around. And that one's with marker. And this little guy's just real quick color pencil, just checking out, see what he might look like. Well, I hope you guys had fun drawing with me. Make sure that when you guys post your pictures that you hashtag KC Tigers so we can see what you guys have come up with. And if you guys like this, we could probably come back and do it again. All right, artists, have fun drawing. I love you. I miss you guys so much, and I can't wait to come back to school and draw with you some more. Bye.